I'm going to do a video on one of my favorite knives. It is a Case 2-blade Stag folding hunter. One of the bigger knives, for sure. And I can tell you, this thing is just gorgeous in person. It has the pin shield. This one is one of the 1940 to 1964 range. I had no way to know exactly what year it was made, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful knife. I picked this one up at a local gun show, and have not regretted it. This thing is just beautiful condition. The blades are clean, been well taken care of. The tang stamp on this side is Case XX. On the other side, it gives you the number. It is a 5265 SAB. The 5 stands for Stag. The 2 stands for 2-blade. And the 65 is the number of the or style of the knife, size of the knife. The SAB stands for saber ground blade. So that is a saber ground blade. And it is really nice condition. And it's in very, very sharp. You can hear from the way it sounds when you open it. It's just really tight. The blade doesn't move at all. No wobble. As far as the closing, and you have to keep these older knives wiped off. All your fingerprints cleaned off of them. They'll rust and tarnish. But you hear the gator snap. That would literally cut your finger off if you had it stuck inside there. The pins are brass, all 3. The other side is just gorgeous Stag. The bolsters are in good condition. You know, they might have a few nicks. The end of them, very good condition. Very tight. We'll look at the other blade, Skinner blade. It's the same way. It's very tight, very good condition. No pits or discoloration. There's a few marks. I don't think it's unused, but I do think it's been taken care of. But just a beautiful, beautiful knife. And it too has a gator snap on it. I used to carry a lockback about this size all the time. I've always been attracted by this size of knife. But when I went to work for the city that I worked at, they didn't allow you to carry a knife this size. So I usually just carried a small pocket knife. But always wanted to carry something like this, and did up until I went to work for them when I was 19. So through my teenage years, I generally had a big lark blade knife in a leather sheath on my belt all the time. It went everywhere I went. So back in the 70s, nobody paid any attention to that because everybody had one. So, but they are beautiful knives, especially the Stag, and there's not a nick or a scratch on the Stag, either side. No cracks, no nothing. Just a beautiful knife. I picked this up at a gun show in Kingsport. And sometimes I do buy a knife at a gun show if I can get it at a decent price. And there's one guy that goes to those, and he just has an unreal amount of Stag knives, and I bought several off of him over the years. This is one that I wouldn't part with. I guess my kids will get to sell this one because it's going to stay in my case. And I have a couple of more hunters and some other big case knives. I'll do videos on them. They're all really nice knives. I try to buy the knives in as good a condition as I can afford at the time, and I'll save money for 3-4 months, maybe longer. But you can never go wrong by buying an old case knife in good condition. They will always hold their value. They will always be wanted. And they're just gorgeous knives. Especially the Stag. Nobody can argue with that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching.